Hello everybody and welcome to what's going to be a nice little news video. I want to talk about Jumputi first, then we'll get on to Ori Collection. Ori Collection has a lot of stuff going on, but I want to quickly touch on Jumputi. We have Unity Battle Keigo Toby on right now. The rewards recently for Unity Battle have been turned down. They are not as good as they used to be. For a game mode that is quite a big grind, and it does rely on, you know, a lot of teamwork and a lot of co-op play and a lot of working around the quirks and the bugs and the errors of playing the co-op on Jumputi. It's kind of a shame that the rewards have gotten worse. It's still nice to get free goodies, but I think grinding all the way up to get that multi-ticket realistically is not worth it. As a guild, the aim should always be to hit the max number of wins. I believe it's 150 wins to get all the guild prizes. But I do not think it is worth grinding all the way up to the multi-ticket, especially seeing as there's no guarantee of a 5-star there, which is what we used to have. As for the next banner, which will drop on Monday, we should get news on Sunday. The next banner will be Hunter x Hunter and Saiki Kuzuo no Sainan, which are two quite popular series. Hunter x Hunter more so, I would say, but Gon and Saiki will be the two featured 5-star gacha units. Leorio will be the 4-star. We also have two new event units, sorry, not one. Two new event units. Transcendent class Saiki Kusuke, Kuzuo's brother, and Hisoka Moro ultimate class. Now, if you don't know about ultimate class, it is the hardest difficulty farmable unit in the game. Ultimate classes include Byakuya, Kakashi, and L right now, and Hisoka being added to that. That stage is going to be incredibly difficult, and the reward you get for beating it probably won't necessarily be the best, because the ultimate class units have a history of being good, usable, not great. You don't expect them to be better than the gacha units, but you expect them to have at least some utility and stuff, and some of them maybe aren't amazing. But they are free, and if they're one of your favourite characters, you might want to use them anyway. So, I don't know. That's, you know, that's going to depend on you. We also have Harumage Don, who has been in the files for like 2-3 weeks. He is a unit from High School Kimengumi, and we don't know what he's going to be. I think the assumption at the moment is that he'll be friend point unit, but it's very hard to say because they just kind of put stuff into files sometimes and just like, oh, when's it coming? Like, for instance, costumes, they put it into files, we're like, oh, cool, that's going to come soon, right? Still not here. We have no idea. Moving on to Ori Collection, quickly touching on the 1.8.2 update that dropped earlier this week. Had a bunch of really nice changes you can see on the screen right now. Some changes better than others. A lot of people had some complaints about the scroll stages because they were changed to make the drops significantly better in some cases, but if you were in need of universal scrolls, they're significantly worse now. I don't know, but gold quests are now amazing. Coma Stage 2 is now very much beatable even for people with much weaker boxes because it has been made significantly easier. And I don't know, there's been a couple of other nice little changes like free box space and stuff like that. Also, in an update we had this week, permanent 24-hour assault quests. So they are now set to certain days every single day of the year. Come get yourself an Itachi on a Monday, or a Daki on a Tuesday, and so on. They'll be available for 24 hours. You can do as many runs as you want. It's beautiful. For people wondering, Mihawk, no, not included in this. He is a super assault quest, so he will not count. Frieza is a super assault quest, so when he comes out, he will not count. I did have one little thing to say about this, and it's not really their fault, but basically they listed the most popular units for each stage, and for the All Might and the Vegeta stage, they listed units that are completely unavailable right now. On the All Might stage, it was the free-to-play Jump Awakenable version 2 Luffy, who hasn't been available for like 6 to 7 months. He came out with the when VV originally came out, there was a One Piece event and he was available in that. Not a thing anymore. You can't get him anymore. And down here, Mom from Dragon Quest, who is of course an arena unit. She has returned since she was released in Legend Arena Gachas, but we haven't seen those in a while, and I don't know. It's not their fault, again, like I said, because it's the popular units. It's not like their recommended units. But after seeing that, after seeing the popular units, I hope they go, okay, we need to bring these units back at a certain point in the future. Moving on to the first anniversary Mega Jump Fest. This banner is mad, especially if you're new to the game and you have a bunch of orbs or you have a bunch of tickets. I would say go ham on this, because 22 out of the 25 limited gacha units are available in this banner. The only limited gacha units not available are the new Ichigo version 2, Kinnikuman, and Son Gohan Super Saiyan 2, aka Son Gohan version 2. It's mad. This banner's mad. I tell you why. Because it has a 7.5% rate for 5 stars. And every 5-star you pull will be a guaranteed jump unit. Now, people wondering, should I, you know, if I'm looking for a specific jump unit, should I pull on, like, this banner, for example? I would say no. And the reason I say that is because this banner is good. It only has 6 units on it, so the pool is smaller. Therefore, your chance of getting those units should be higher, but it's kind of not at the same time. And let me explain this. So, your chance of getting a 5-star on any given banner is 5% normally. So on this banner, it's a 5% chance of a 5-star. But that's divided by 2 on this banner, because you have a 2.5% chance of pulling any given gacha unit at 5-star, and a 2.5% chance of pulling one of these units at 5-star. Whereas, on this banner, they don't have the other gacha units at 5-star. So you have a 7.5% chance to pull a gacha unit. So, technically, the rates are going to be kind of close and stuff, and you could say about... There's definitely an argument to be had for the guaranteed, because, you know, you work your way up to step 3, and you have a 1 in 6 chance of pulling the unit you want at 5-star. But this banner, there is definitely an argument for this banner as well, because there's so many units in it. Look how many units there are. If you're new to the game especially, having any of these would be amazing for your account, and I would say it's at least worth doing the discount. It's at least worth doing the discount. There's also the orb sale. This is the weaker of the orb sales, because they did do the 1,000 orbs for the price of 750. Now they're only doing the 850 for the price of 750, so it's not as good. And the medals will be on sale for all of these units, which is great. I personally recommend you pull on it at least a little bit, but I also recommend that you save some orbs, because I briefly touched on this in one of the other videos I did, but with these new batch of units coming, Karma, we don't know, look, we only know what one of these units is going to be, and that is Toru Muyo. We know he is going to be a PvP unit. A lot of people said when he first came out, he's got PvP unit written all over him, just like Noro. And, well, he is a PvP unit. In terms of the other units, there's definitely some fan favourites in here. I'm looking at one in particular down the bottom, but also I'm thinking Josuke is probably quite popular among the JoJo fans. Karma, for anyone that read Assassination Classroom, will be quite popular. Save yourself some orbs just in case one of these big boys turns out to be on a tasty little banner that you want to do some pulls on. The only one we know I'm not going to say we know 100% for sure, but Sasuke version 2 will Jump Awaken. Every single time a version 2 unit has been announced, they have Jump Awakened. That's just how it is. He's not necessarily guaranteed to be a gacha Jump Awakenable unit, but realistically he probably will be. Either way, you're going to want to save some orbs in case one of your favourites from here is a Jump Awakenable unit. And I personally, I don't know, I think Karma's going to be a Jump Awakenable gacha unit. I mean, they might do what they did for the anniversary and do 3 separate single unit jump banners, in which case, straight away you would say Karma, Josuke, Sasuke. But nothing's guaranteed yet. Just bear that in mind and consider that you might want one of these units on your account. But that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully I can come back at you with more news fairly soon. See you guys later.